And we are live. Woohoo! It's a new day. It's a new what now?
Sunrise.
I see. I honestly, I'm still missing Mexico because I get to say it's a new day, it's a new sunrise, right? But every time I look out the window, I'm like,
It's a
yeah.
new day, it's a new snow.
Anyway, welcome everybody to our page, Live with Agape, the Boss Chronicles. We've been showcasing different business owners who have been using our online system to run their own online businesses. And we did promise you guys that for the next 10 business days, we'll be showcasing people just sharing their journey, sharing their stories, and letting us know that everyday people like you and I can change our lives by starting a digital business online. So let us know where you're tuning in from. Thank you, IB from Ontario. The Ontarioans, they always make it first to the page. Thank you all. Thank you all for joining us. If you're watching the replay, of course, after this, also let us know where you're tuning in from because we'd love to know how global we are. We have an amazing lineup for you today. A couple like ourselves. We'll have them come on and share their journey with you. So give me a second. And there they are.
Hey.
Hello, Brett and Glory.
So
Morning.
now that you are here, your audience, our audience would like to know who you really are and why did you start an online business? Tell us a bit about your story.
Yeah. So, hi everybody. I'm Brett. This is Glory.
I'm Glory.
So it's good to see everybody. We're just getting used to the cold weather. We were out doing soccer practice last night and freezing cold, and it's the last week of soccer practice.
Wow. Good.
So a little bit about us. I was a missionary in Nigeria, and that's where I met my wife, Glory, and we got married there. There's backstory there. If you want to hear that later, we can tell you.
Yeah, I mean, it would take the whole time. We each have like different version of the story.
Same as every couple. Yeah.
So we had one kid there. We've got 3 girls now.
Lovely.
We had one there. We came back to the States in 2012. 2011 for me, 2012 for her, because I had to look for work. And that's actually where the story started for me, because I actually wanted to do this back then, like way back in 2011. But I didn't have any training, nothing. I know computers because I work in IT. I work for state government doing IT right now, helping people with computers. And I just like doing like website design. And I took computer programming, but I realized I don't have that special mind to be like a computer programmer, but I just like doing the design. And I thought, it's good to reach people online because everybody is going there now.
Yep.
And pretty much now everybody is there. Back then, it wasn't so much, but I wanted to do it and I didn't know how. And so I had to learn everything by scratch on my own, build a website from scratch, learn how to do marketing and all this. And I just couldn't get it going because, I didn't have the training that we have here. So this training that we have with this business we're doing now is great because it tells you step by step everything you need to do. They set up things for you. It's just, it's easy to follow. It's like, wow. And so I wish if I had had this back then, I would have started like 10 years ago.
So that's a little bit about ourselves. And like we said, we have 3 beautiful daughters right now. One is a teenager, which is keeping us on our toes. Yeah.
We have 2 teenagers now, and we feel you, Mama. We feel you.
Welcome to the club.
Yeah. So that's little bit about ourselves.
So thanks so much for sharing that. And you touched on something that really that we've seen as well, because we've tried businesses for 22 years before we started this online business of ours. And I think that what really, we've been doing this now for 4 years. And I said to somebody this morning, I said, there must be something there. What we found is that a lot of the heavy lifting, things that we had to figure out in other businesses, had been done for us here. And that's why it looks like it's easy. There's no business out there, if anybody tells you is easy, unless you find a system that makes it easy for you. So there's still work that needs to be put in and all of that. But if the heavy lifting has been done for you, then it lets you concentrate or put your energy where you actually, where it's most needed, right?
Yeah.
So anyway, moving along, tell us, so far you guys have been in here now a few months now. So far, what is the progress you've seen in your business? How are you faring so far in this online business?
What has changed?
Yeah. So first of all, can I talk about the pain point, like what?
Of course.
Yeah, for me, I know for him it might be different, but for me it was since I got to this country, I've been working, and I work nights. I work nights, I work weekend, I work any holidays. Wow. I hardly had any time to spend with my kids. It's been years and years I haven't been able to put these girls to bed. I mean, this is our precious kids that God gave to us, and what's the point? I'm not there to be the mom I need to be. That was it started I'm started thinking, what am I doing? What can I do different to be there, to be present in my kids' life? So one day I was really at work, crying, because I was thinking, I'm like, I can't put my babies to bed. I don't know, the feeling of putting them to bed, watching them sleep. I haven't done that for years. So I was just there crying. Then that's when I found this business, and I got home and sweetheart, we have to do this. This is what we need to do. So moving forward to what the business has done for us. Like I said, I am very reserved and quiet person. Both of us are we're the same thing, So, but with this business, I can see myself being able to. I can't do this without. It is not a business. I couldn't be here showing my face to people. Although I'm a work in progress, we are working, towards it. But I've seen within myself, I've been able to come out of my shell a little bit, and I'm working towards it. That's one thing the business has done for me. And secondly, it has given me time to spend quality time with my kids, getting to know them better. Even having a teenager right now, I need to be here.
Yes.
Especially here in America, I need to be around my kids. So yes, he has given me that opportunity to be here. And now he's the one working, apart from the business. Now I stay home.
Wow.
I am ready for them. They come, whatever they need, whatever happened at school, they need to talk about. I am present in their life right now.
That's amazing.
For me.
That is so amazing. I mean, let me let Brett talk anyway, because I'm just gonna jump in with
Let's hear Brett's version.
My version. Like I said, I've been wanting to do this for a long time, but God blessed me with a good job. It's a good paying job that most people would aspire to, which, God just gave me that job but I had to, when I first started, I was commuting 45 minutes, an hour each way every day. So it was a distance, so I couldn't be home. And then by the time I got home, I was tired and it was so stressful. I got to get up early, get there, drive every day. And, even though the job isn't too bad, it's just, enough to keep up with the bills barely. And it was, just around the COVID time when it really hit us, this whole thing just, I don't want to do that. My dad just retired at that time. He retired 6 months before COVID hit. He had been working there, I think, 33 years or something.
Wow.
Doing the exact same job. I took his exact same position when he retired.
Oh, wow.
And I'm like, I don't want to do this another 20 years. I want to do something where I can really provide better for the family, have more time, do the things that we would like to do, do the things that I would like to do, what I wanted to start like 10 years ago. This is where it's at. And we actually, I think you said you tried one before. We actually tried one before this too. And we found, no, that's not a good community. Their system wasn't set up well. We didn't like how it worked. We like this community, like people who are on the same level, who can relate to each other, how we help each other like we're doing now. We all work together to see each other succeed.
Yeah.
So we're just loving this community and loving this. And we just have high hopes for the future. We're like,
yes,
you know, it's been slow this year. We're trusting God that next year will be, you know, breakout year, and we'll see lots of success.
And you know, that's the thing about business, right? Like I always say to people that our first year was the only difficult year, and not that it was difficult, right? But when you look at starting a business, running something, you have to measure it in different ways, right? So for us, the kinds of results that we started to see from year 2 and year 3 made us know that even though we were rejoicing at the results we got in year 1, actually that was our most difficult year because that was the year that we made the least money, and then it started to triple with each year. So that's the thing. But then one thing about this business that you mentioned, Brett, that I want to highlight is seeing that light at the end of the tunnel, knowing that now there's hope for me. Now I can see that, oh, what I'm putting my efforts in will actually bring out something at the end of the day for me. That is it. And then you keep that at your focus. Let that be your motivation and your inspiration. Every time you're thinking about the future, you're like, you know what? It is bright. Because of this one courageous step that we took starting this business.
And one thing I wanted to, you know, throw out there for our audience, for ourselves, for your audience is the fact that what is easy? Nothing. If you are building a business, you work at it. If you are going to your place of employment, you have to drive. Like Brett said, you drive 45 to 1 hour to your workplace. Isn't that doing something? Especially when we all become new parents. What did we do? We have to nurture the child. So there is nothing that you will do that it doesn't involve doing something. You have to do something. So for all our audience, what are you doing to make the change? What are you doing to make the switch online? Go on the if you want grocery, click and go. They did something. You did something by ordering. So you have to do something. Our website is showing on your screen. Free information. That's what we want you to do. Register, get the free information. You know, this has been so amazing.
Thank you guys for sharing with us.
To you guys, getting to know you. And especially, we all have our various pain points. We made the courageous change. And here we are today.
Here we are. Here we are. Thank you, everybody, for joining us. It's been an amazing few minutes learning more from Brett and Glory and just getting an insight into their lives. So you guys have an amazing rest of your day. Let us know where you're tuning in from. We'll look at the comments after, respond to your comments, and just enjoy knowing where everybody's watching us from. We are in Airdrie, Alberta. Brett and Glory are over there in the USA. Tomorrow we'll be here same time with another set of not set, I think it's just one person. So we'll be here with another boss who will share with you their journey. But until then, have an amazing rest of you guys' day. Ooh,
Bye.
Bye, everybody.
Bye.